Welcome everybody to my Disney Dream Vlogs. If you guys remember last time I talked about comparing the free version of the touring plans versus the paid version of the touring plans, and that is what we're going to be talking today. So if that interests you, please stay tuned. So this time I'm going to talk to you and share what and how to get the paid version. Now, if you haven't ever paid for it, this is the welcome screen of the touring plans page. If you've never subscribed, just go ahead and you can create an account and everything, and then this is what you can press to subscribe to it. If you want to know a little bit more about how to navigate, go ahead and watch my first video. I'll link it up at the top with one of those info cards, and you can just click that, go watch it, and then come back to this one. But if you are already familiar with the site and you want to subscribe to it, just go ahead and click this right here, and then you can follow the instructions. But I'm going to take you to my page. I'm going to click log in, and then I'll be back to show you what it is I do, because I previously had it for our first trip, and I'm going to renew. So I'm going to take you there. Well, I'm going to go there, and because I don't want my information to be visible, I'm going to go log in, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so here is the page where you can pay for your subscription, and it gives you very good information. For example, it tells you it is only $14.95 to get 1 full year or 365 days of premium access to the touring plans. Here it's telling me that my subscription that I had previously had expired on May 12th of 2017, and then it tells me down here that if I renew today, my subscription will last until December 31, 2018, because that's the time of when I'm recording right now, of when I'm going to renew. So then down here in this drop down menu, it gives you options. It gives you the option of renewing for 1 year, 2 years, or 3 years. I just need 1 year. And then down here it gives you options, because you can have touring plans not just for Disney World. You can also add touring plans for Universal, Orlando, Disneyland, and Disney Cruise Line, and it tells you how much more it would be to add those. But I just need Disney World, so I'm just keeping the 1 year subscription for $14.95. Then for payment method, you can pay with either Visa, MasterCard, Discover, or American Express. I like PayPal, so I'm going to pay with PayPal. Before I hit subscribe, I'm going to tell you here that if you want, it also gives you a brief rundown of the benefits of having the paid version, but I know some people are visual and rather see a video, so I'll link a video card up here, somewhere up here, and you can click it, and I give you examples of what the free version includes. And then obviously this video I'm going to go over what you get with the paid version. So I'm going to go ahead and click subscribe, and then after I put in all my information, I'll be back to show you what you get with this paid version. Okay, so I've paid for my subscription to the touring plans, and here I am in the Disney World touring plans page. Now, if you remember in the last video where I showed you the free version and we tried to look at the crowd calendar, you saw what we were able to get. I'm going to go here to the crowd calendar so I can show you now what we are able to get. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, once again, I linked the cards up here so you can go see what you are able to see with the free version. And now we're going to see what we can see now with the paid version. And you can compare by yourself if the free or the paid version is worth it. So I am going to see for the month of September. I know my dates now, which I have a video talking about the who, the what, the when, the where, the why of our trip. So go ahead and click that card up here so you can see. September 4th, 2018. Actually, no, I'm going to hit the 5th. I'm going to jump to that day and see if they have any information of what they speculate that day to be. They suspect that will be the temperature. I don't know how it is that they get that. The crowd level seems to be a 4 out of 10, which is not bad at all. Obviously, it's too far in advance, so the park hours are not released yet, but these are the predicted hours from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. and evening extra magic hours predicted to be at 11. Once again, all of this can be changed. Usually this will be more accurate once the time is closer. And then Epcot will be a 3 out of 10, which is even better. The hours, 3 out of 10, a 4 out of 10 for Animal Kingdom, which is awesome. So that's I am able to see. So therefore I will be able to see for each day. Let's see on the 10th, just a random day. I want to see how far in advance. If it'll give me, yep, I'll be able to see. See resort wide, it will be a 4 out of 10, 5 out of 10, 3 out of 10. So yep, I am able to see basically for the whole day. So I am excited because I'm able to see the crowd levels. In the other video, I was not able to check my travel vacations. It wouldn't tell me. It said that if I wanted to see my actual travel dates, I had to subscribe. It wouldn't let me check. It would just tell me the actual day, you know, the current day. So that wasn't really useful for me. I like it. I also get to have access to the app. It links my app. My personal opinion, that's why I do use the paid version. I mean, you can use the free version to get the basic idea to play around with it, but if you do want more in-depth information, then like this, for example, if you want to get the historical crowds, which is another thing that you don't get with the free version, then that definitely get the paid version. For example, I am interested in the food and wine, and this tells me the crowd levels, how they were this year, and that'll give me a good idea of what to expect. And for example, it was closed for Hurricane Irma, so definitely take that into consideration because you have a good idea of how the crowds were around the days that you're planning to go for the past years, and then that way you get a good idea. And I take that into consideration on how I'm going to plan my days, and I found it was very accurate how they predicted, and the days that I actually planned them out, it was very, very accurate. So that's why I do like the paid version, because I noticed that what they said on the site was accurate to how it was on the days that I actually planned them out according to what they said. I didn't wait as long in lines. It made a lot of sense to how I toured the parks, and it was very useful. So in my opinion, I do recommend the paid version. It's worth it. It saves a lot of time, a lot of stress, and it just makes it a lot easier. So I'm going to go ahead and plan my touring, talk with my family, see what we're gonna do, and then I'll show you what our touring looks like. So I hope you found this video somewhat useful. I know I kind of went on a tangent and talked a little bit too much, but I hope you understood, got the gist of it. So if you did find this video useful in one way or another, please consider giving it a thumbs up, subscribing if you haven't, and comment down below if you want to keep seeing more videos kind of like this, and if you're interested in seeing my touring plans. So thanks so much for watching. Till next one, keep Disney dreaming.